left, no crumbs.
Ate and left no crumbs. That's what I would say.
Yeah, you see, it's all fun and games. It's all laughing joke. Oh my God, Tommy. Oh, Phil, you so silly when they say it. But you know what I'm saying? Let someone else, let a black person say it. Can you speak English? Sorry, we're not in the fucking jungle. It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. We got a video about XO Speaks. Everything in America is whitewashed. Now let's get into this video and you'll see what we're talking about. Come on.
Is 8 down.
Crazy. 8 down.
Or 8 and left no crumbs.
8 and left no crumbs. That's what I would say.
8 down.
Husband, you're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
I just wanted to come on here and sincerely apologize to everyone who was offended by me having braids. I didn't think anyone would really care, but I've decided to cut them out because I think it's really disrespectful. Shut the f*** up! That's what y'all really wanted me to say, huh? That's how y'all want me to react to this. Look at them.
Man, oh man. You see, the thing is, right? Okay, wear the braids. Wear the braids. We don't care. Do your thing. But don't disrespect the people that made you want to wear the braids. Like, you know why you want to wear it. You seen a black woman with them on. You like, hold on. Those look nice. Those are pretty. Let me try that out. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But then don't talk crazy and do a little weird shit like this while also wearing something that's a part of another person's culture. Like, come on, bro. Like, get right.
Kiss my white fucking ass, bitch.
Everything in
Hold on, and she had the hold on.
Kiss my white fucking ass, bitch.
Got the long nails too. What they always be like, oh, they got the long nails. How do you wipe your ass? All that shit, right? All that little weird shit. But she'll go and disrespect the same people who inspired her to get the long nails. It's kind of crazy, huh? It's crazy how it's like, man, they don't even see it. Like, it doesn't even click to them. But maybe it's because it never had to click. They never had to give a fuck about other people, cultures and all that. You feel me?
Everything in America is whitewashed. And it's gotten so bad to the point where most people don't even realize it anymore because it's become so normalized. From TV shows to slang, history, religion, it really feels like there's no escaping it.
Yeah, like, this is crazy.
TV shows to slang, history.
Like that's crazy, huh? This a fire portrait.
Religion, it really feels like there's no escaping it. And the sad part is, eventually, people start believing these lies themselves. Just in case you don't know, whitewashing is when something that isn't white gets changed or rewritten to sense.
That's because it's easier to believe the lies than learn the truth. The truth hurts, man. The truth about this country, especially if you black and you reading all this shit, man, that shit could get you, it'll make you want to do something. You feel me? But it's like, you just can't. You just don't, play it slow. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing crazy. They want you to act a certain way so that you could keep on fitting whatever narrative they convince all these people of, But trust me, it definitely is. It's sobering. You know what I'm saying? Reading about the history of this country and everything that gets done and how now the media try to portray those things, it definitely sober you up. Like, you stop drinking that American bullshit Kool-Aid. I'll tell you that much.
Or white people instead. And a lot of this starts at a very young age. Just like how they program other races to not like us through media and propaganda, they use the same tactics when it comes to cartoons, movies, and TV shows. As a kid, that stuff really shapes how you see the world before you
see, look at that.
Movies and TV shows.
Come on now, you know what I'm saying? You got the blonde hair, blue-eyed. She look like she could be like indigenous or something like that. You feel me?
As a kid, that stuff really shapes how you see the world before you even realize it. Cause think about it, in most cartoons, whiteness is the default. Usually the main characters are white, the heroes are white, and the families are white. And a lot of times they do this to make it more comfortable for white audiences. If there is a non-white character, a lot of times they're the side character, they're there for comic relief or some sort of stereotype. You see this a lot.
or if it's a scary movie, they there to get killed first. They are made the example of in the scary movies. So it's everywhere, bro. They want you to feel comfortable, feeling like a second class citizen. You know what I'm saying? They want you to feel as if you're not on their level, you know? And it's like once you start thinking the way that they want you to think, that's when you start fucking up. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta do nothing else. You already, you know what I'm saying? They already gonna send you off to have you go spit the propaganda that they enforced in your brain. You feel me? Like, you know, always feel confident in yourself. Always trust yourself, you know, because you are you for a reason. So, but, you know, these people want you to believe otherwise.
Older cartoons like Tom and Jerry, where black women were portrayed as loud, overweight, and only shown from the waist down.
What? I never noticed.
Thomas! Get off of that bed!
Now that's crazy.
Thomas! Save me! Go now, mouse! Go on! Shoot! Shoot! Get away from here! You quit trying to scare me! Oh! Hold on there, you crazy cat!
And then see the thing, that's the crazy part, right? It's like now that you see it, you can't unsee it. It's like, damn, it's like it's out there in the open now. It's like you have to force yourself to be like, you know what? This isn't even worth my energy. You know what I'm saying? This isn't worth me getting frustrated over. You know, you got some stuff you got to pick and choose to give your energy on. You know, it's crazy because it's everywhere. And if you always looking for it, you always going to find it. Trust. Yeah, them niggas getting built.
And it's not just older cartoons, it's newer ones too.
The book takes place during the Moorish rule in Spain. So there's this knight, Gustavo of Sevilla, who falls in love with a Moorish princess Fatima.
And instead of confronting racism, studios would...
I mean, damn, they couldn't give a black person the fucking black character, my nigga? Shit. We barely get any black people, black characters. Y'all still gonna get it to somebody else? Like, god damn. They never want to see a nigga work, but always complain when a nigga don't got no work. That shit crazy.
Who falls in love with a Moorish princess Fatima.
And instead of confronting racism, studios would erase the characters altogether or just replace them with white ones. But in this case, the lady that was voicing the black character did step down, so I think that's a good thing. Black representation has come along.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I take that back for this particular situation. Okay, Jenny Slate, shout out to you.
Black character did step down, so I think that's a good thing. Black representation has come a long way since the Tom and Jerry era. I'm not gonna act like it hasn't improved at all, but now it's just being diluted. Like our families are being reframed. I see black men being neutralized and black women are portrayed as masculine. In my opinion, the Bernie Mac show was a great example of a strong black wife. Wanda was feminine, caring, nurturing, and loyal, but she was still firm and respected as a black woman and as a wife.
The kids are feeling better, so I'll run them to school, so you have nothing to worry about. I'll come home early to check on you, bring you some ginger ale with all the bubbles stirred out. That'll settle your stomach.
Well, that nigga was fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? You see, this is a nice little normal interaction. This is how most black people are. All right, they're not waking up and slapping the shit out their man because they got to give him a tea. You know, a lot of black women, you know what I'm saying, want to cater to a man, you know? And if you're a guy and you happen to find someone who isn't trying to cater to you, isn't trying to take care of you like you want to take care of her, then go be with someone else. You don't got to go on the internet and be like, oh, black women this, black women that. Like, that's lame. That's weird. How does that get you to your goal of finding a life partner? Bashing a whole race of women. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole group of women from a particular race. How does that help you get to your goal? That's what people gotta start asking themselves. How does this help me get to where I want to be?
I know, baby. I know. What can a mama do?
Can you rub some of that on my chest?
Bernie, it looks like a drugstore in here. Are you okay?
A few nagging little things bother me, baby. It's those doggone kids, man. They wear me down like a virus. But you better believe I'm fighting back. With the miracle of modern medicine, I'm fighting back.
And shows like Martin, too.
Damn! We are in love. That's what people in love do for one another.
But after shows like that got canceled, it seemed...
I mean, shit, I'm gonna get real. Even on the Martin show, there was frying. It's the fry Pam on there. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to, you know what I'm saying? She was a, darker skinned woman. There'll be colorism and all that stuff. There's colorism within the community because there's people who are still a part of our white supremacy mindset of lighter is better. Because I never thought of it from a white supremacy standpoint, because it's already like, oh, colorism this, colorism that, or like, people say this about dark skinned women and all that, and I used to hear that from other black people, and I'm like, huh? Like, oh, I want me a red bone, no, I want it. All that other shit, right? And I should be like, nigga, why do it matter? Like, if she bad, right? Like, what's going on? But now I know it's social programming. You feel me? They want them to think that way about black people, about their own people, because that's what they think about them. I mean, that's what they think about us. You feel me? That y'all niggas dark, so y'all niggas are worse.
It's like things just started to do a complete 180.
Why, as a black person, I can't turn on the TV and find not one single show that portrays my community in a positive light? We used to have Martin, we had Living Single, we had Sister, we had all that. We had a different world where black people was at college.
You right?
We could see that on the Cosby Show, this black man is a doctor, so I can go be a doctor if I want to. Carl Winslow was a police officer. I could go be a police officer if I want to. We don't have not a single show that portrays us in a positive light. The whole Power Book series is so good. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's a very good series.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. The storyline is great. But in all of them, we drug dealers and murderers.
Yeah. I mean, she ain't lying. I like the Power show. I watched that show, or that little series. I used to. But yeah, and it's like, okay, we got representation, but y'all also are representing us in a certain way. And it's like and the thing is, right, there's room for that. Not every black person has to be portrayed as some PhD holding Some shows you're gonna be a gang member. Other shows you're gonna be the doctor. Another show you're gonna be the lead detective. But it's all about having that balance. If we're overwhelmingly portrayed as thugs and all that, yeah, niggas gonna feel a certain way about us outside. Like, come on now. See, the thing is, they would tell you it doesn't matter while also making sure they're displayed in such a positive light that if you even try to think of them negatively, someone else gonna check you for it. You know what I'm saying? Representation don't matter for us, but it matters for them. It's crazy.
It ain't a single show. A little black girl can't turn on the TV and see a mama and a daddy in a household thriving.
Right.
It's either us doing something that's bad, or it's reality TV, which is just showing black women fight other black women over nothing, like men.
Bro, I'm telling you, and that's why I never really got those little shows that there be Bad Girls Club and all that. I did fuck with the theme song, but I never really understood those. I'm like, I can't sit and watch these people. Like, I ain't finna watch these niggas fight all day. Like, what? Like, but some people, some people like that stuff. Some people don't look at it that way, and it is what it is.
Dimension, somehow it became acceptable for white people to voice and write for black characters.
I hate white people writing for black people. It's so offensive. And so it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And
so
Eileen Chaikin is incredible.
So I'm just curious, when you went out to...
Yes, honey, it's all about reverse racism here. Yes.
I'm seriously just asking. Like,
I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Yes, we go out and we look specifically for African-American voices too.
Right, because when we put the room of the affair together, we specifically look for half men and half women. And so for us, it was important to have literally a gender equality in our room. So that
are there African-American writers on your show?
There's one writer of color, but he's not African-American.
Yeah.
Is there any...
Usually how it goes. I'm gonna keep it real. That's usually how it goes. They have someone from a whole different country portraying a black American, and it's like, it's just the little things. It's just the little things. Now, you could choose for it to matter to you, right? You could be like, oh, whatever, I don't care. But I could also choose for it to matter to me. And I could be like, you know what? That shit matters. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, man, Man, oh man, it's a whole system. It's a whole system, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Any African American writers on your show?
There are not.
How about yours?
Yeah.
How many?
Last season there were 2. One of them went off to create her own pilots. So yeah.
that nigga interrogating them. Yeah. See, this is the type of conversation you gotta have with people. Don't get up and start bitch slapping niggas. You feel me? You be like, yo, matter of fact, fuck all the bullshit. Let's get straight to it. How many African American writers got on your show? 1, 2. Okay. How about you? How about you? That's what you gotta start doing to these people. All right. Hey, just hit them with their logic, because most of them are dumb. They don't even see their own stupidity until you call it out. You know?
But it's interesting.
I'm just curious.
Hold on. I want to finish answering your question, Lee.
Four. Four women.
Yeah, how many Asian Americans do you have?
We have one.
I mean, it's a weird question. Like,
we
have zero.
Oh, no, we don't have any. We have. I'm sorry. We have no Asian Americans.
Yeah, we have 0 African Americans in our writers' room of 6.
It's repulsive.
Another one is
it's
religion.
repulsive.
A lot of people don't like talking about it, but it's the truth. Somehow, every major religious figure ends up being white. White skin, straight hair, and European features. And a lot of religious people just expect you to accept it. But the funny part is, Christianity did not start in Europe or America. But if you look how it's presented on TV, in churches, or in movies, they frame it like it did. Jesus is always shown as this soft, blue-eyed white man, and nobody questions it. It's just normal. But the Bible that people claim to believe in so much describes him as the exact opposite. But a lot of times religious people will...
And then you got people out here who all they care about is the Bible. All they care about is Christianity. They don't care about nothing else. They only work to afford to give their money away to church. You know what I'm saying? All they care about church. And then those same people who only care about the Bible, because let me clarify this too. Okay? Because this is also something I noticed too, is that there definitely is a difference between how black people interact with Christianity and how white people do. You know what I'm saying? The black people are, hey, Jesus is black. God is black. You know what I'm saying? They not going for none of that other shit. You feel me? That's the type of ones I interact with, you know? But there's also some of them that, live and die by that Bible, and they probably use the same scripture to justify the same shit that they would use to justify on us, to justify their misdeeds. So that's been my whole thing with it. It's for the ones that go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over it, you're easier to manipulate because they know how to get you, you know what I'm saying, to follow something that doesn't benefit you. It's crazy.
Look at that and just ignore it, right? Somehow everything else is true but that. But then when you point...
But there is a place for it, though. There definitely is a place for it in people's life. It's always good for someone to have faith in something, right? It just depends on whether you have faith in someone above you or if you just have faith in something else. But that's not always a bad thing. It's how it's used to manipulate society. It's just sick to see.
Point out stuff like that, they'll ask you questions and try to make you seem like you're racist or something like that. They'll ask you questions like, why does race matter? It mattered when y'all changed it. They even went as far as to changing scriptures in the Bible to convince slaves that they were supposed to be enslaved, as if God wanted that for them. They labeled it as missionary work, but honestly, it was just evil and colonization. African religion.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, man, I don't know what type of... It's like, whatever God y'all niggas pray to, I don't want to interact with him. All right? Because if he's preaching this shit, if he's saying do these to these types of people, you know what I'm saying? I'm good off him. I don't give a fuck. I'm good off bro. All right? Hey, let me know. Hit me up with the other guy, man. I want to talk to the other one that's a little more pro-black. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah.
Were labeled evil and indigenous beliefs were called savage. And even today, a lot of this stuff still remains the same. And a lot of people wonder why churches are experiencing the lowest turnout that they've ever seen. It's probably the lowest it's ever been.
Well, more and more young adults are dropping out of church. According to a recent study, 66% have stopped attending. So what's behind this? Let's bring in Scott McConnell. He is the executive director of Lifeway Research, which conducted the survey.
I'm not gonna lie, I ain't been to church shit, damn near a decade. I ain't gonna hold you. Probably like 12, 13 years since I stepped foot in like a church consistently. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you so much for being here. So we're talking about this issue of losing their religion and why these young people have abandoned church. Some of the things you found, 2/3 of young people stopped going to church between ages 18 to 22. Why?
There's actually a number of reasons, and the average person who drops out gives 7 different reasons.
Another staff member just left, and all they said was it's because God called them somewhere else.
Hey.
After 6 years, you can't even tell me the real reason?
What you mean, nigga? That should be good enough. See, now it's a, all right, fuck that God talk. What's the real reason why you left? Nah, nigga. God said I should be somewhere else. God, I don't know. He's leading me that way. I don't know what to tell you. He like, man, fuck that. Why you leaving me? It's all, you use it for your benefit, but you toss it to the side when it doesn't fit your narrative.
But you do subliminal Instagram posts?
New study shows for the first time in 80 years.
Wait, hold on. Is this nigga the priest? Speaks on leader. You see, I'm old school, bro. I don't want my preacher rocking the nigga looking fresher than me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. All right, the church I used to go to, we had old heads up there. You know what I'm saying? We got the old folks. I don't need my preacher looking fresh as shit on the Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm tripping, but I walk in here, it's all flashy and stuff. I see niggas with gold chains on. You know what I'm saying? Gold watch on, and it's cool. Do your thing. But then you start talking about Instagram posts and all that. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's when, all right, you lost me. I'm going somewhere else.
Instagram posts?
New study shows for the first time in 80 years, church membership is down significantly. With various factors at play, 10 Tampa Bay's Candace Aviles spoke to a local church leader about why.
I'm sure the pandemic has certainly affected that, but maybe there has been an opportunity for people to kind of say, okay, what's really important in my life or what's not important, and maybe they're recognizing, maybe the church isn't something I feel particularly called to right now. Maybe I feel better worshiping.
Don't even get me started with our slang, bro. A lot of what people...
I mean, shit, bro. They want you to church on a Sunday, most likely. Niggas barely get time off for work. You know what I'm saying? So at the point, if you're going to church every Sunday, then you really in that shit. Like, you really in it. And other people, they're like, you know what? I don't got to go to church to have my relationship with God. And that's cool, too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's like, shit. For the person that's floating, for the person that always been forced to go to church but never really had a strong feeling for it, am I finna go to church? Or I'm finna watch football on Sunday. Like, what's up? Which one am I choosing? And which one they're gonna choose the one they care about more, which is most likely the football, because they never had that call to Jesus moment that, people be having in their life.
People call Gen Z slang, it's not Gen Z slang, it's black slang. Black slang has been used in our community for years, but the moment white kids start using it on TikTok, now it's trendy.
They have been taking our innovations since the beginning of time. All right? There's documents out there of them stealing our innovation. But the thing is, there was time periods in which we couldn't get no type of patents. We couldn't get no type of recognition for our work. So we built this whole thing up, but someone else could take credit for it because we were viewed as less than a fucking citizen, but we always had the intellectual power. We were just never allowed, and we just never given that freedom to express it without fear of harm or something. Like, come on, man, we had to teach ourselves how to read and write. That's why we talk so different. That's why everybody want to talk like us. You know what I'm saying? And be like us, because we different, and we make that shit sound cool,
Internet slang, Gen Z culture, and the origin of it
is she okay?
Now it's trendy.
Grandma shaking in the back? Oh my gosh.
Internet slang, Gen Z culture, and the origin of it is completely erased. Let's take the word woke, for example, right? It didn't start on Twitter, it didn't start on TikTok, and it didn't start in 2020. It came from black communities, and it meant being aware, being conscious, paying attention to what's going on, being able to peep and scope out injustice. But if you look at it now, the meaning is gone. They flipped it and made it into some sort of insult. And they changed it up to the point where it's used as like a buzzword now, and it's weird. Because a lot of times I see it being used.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they're able to make the word not have as much power, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have as much movement. It can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Being woke is seen as a, like, ugh, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you weird. People choose woke and weird in the same way. And it's like, nah, nigga, I'm just saying, like, what it looks like, it ain't. But I'm the weird guy, though, for being woke or being aware of what's going on in society. Like, all right, let me be asleep then, nigga. Let me be ignorant. Let me choose to be ignorant. You got it.
Used as like an insult to politicians. I see it in YouTube comment sections. Like even my own YouTube comment section. Like it's weird.
Is 8 down.
Crazy.
8 down. Or 8 and left no crumbs. 8 and left no crumbs.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, you see, it's all fun and game. It's all laughing joke. Oh my God, Tommy. Oh, Phil, you so silly when they say it. But you know what I'm saying? Let someone else, let a black person say it. Can you speak English? Sorry, we're not in the fucking jungle. Like, come on, bro. We know the game. We know the game, man. These people are so, they don't even see their hypocrisy. That's the crazy part.
All right, this one's been pretty popular recently. Clock it. The official symbol looks like this. The pinch of 2 fingers. A lot of girls say it when they're kind of in agreement with one another.
So if I look at you and I'm like, it's giving.
It means you're turned on by me.
Oh, mom's freaky as shit. What the fuck?
8 and left no crumbs. No cat. Status.
Gidget.
Gidget? Oh my gosh. Bro, let mom, let grandma chill, gang.
Gidget.
Come on, bro. She finna drop the damn thing. Let her sit down.
Dot.
Period dot.
Where does he's at?
Oh my God. Damn, G-Maw. See? That's what I'm talking about, bro. You just not, the thing is, y'all weren't built to say it. It wasn't built for y'all to say, and that's okay. You know, it's hard for me to speak Spanish. Some shit I just can't, I can't say right. Some shit I gotta really put emphasis on, and this is, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, yeah, fuck it. It is the same. Yes, it is the same. Yes. So the point is, it's hard for me to speak Spanish and shit like that because, from however way I grew up, the way I talk, my voice box, it just don't work so smoothly. Okay. And that's the same way for y'all. All right. African American, you know what I'm saying? Our slang, it wasn't built for you. We did this to separate ourselves. We wasn't able to speak the proper English. Who the fuck speaks proper English? So really, if you want to keep it real, most people speak in slang, which is how we speak. So, and it is what it is, though. It is what it is. I mean, I'm going too deep in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going too deep in for y'all.
Where does he at?
I said too much.
Type shit.
Oh, what is it? Yes, 8. Chop. What's the other one? What is that?
Chop.
This is clocking. Clocking.
No,
Aiding.
clock it.
Yeah,
Clock
see?
it.
See? There's a difference.
We gotta clock it. We gotta eat it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know, but I'm gonna tell you later, and you're gonna be very excited about it.
Okay, great.
And honestly, that's how it always goes. Black people create the sound, we create the rhythm, and we create the way that words are said.
Yeah.
While we're using it and it's new, it's called unprofessional, it's aggressive, it's ghetto, the whole nine. But it's
Black people create it, other people capitalize and monetize it. That's how it goes.
soon as white people use it, now it's cool, it's relatable, it's funny, it's Gen Z culture, right? And the thing about it is, a lot of us wouldn't even mind sharing language with other cultures and races.
That's what I'm saying.
But when it comes to giving us credit, y'all don't want to do that. Somehow we get punished for creating it, while they get rewarded for stealing it. No matter what we do, it's gonna be a problem either way.
Hey, XO, hey, man. Hey, you got the banger with this, and I ain't gonna lie, you did your shit, man. That he ain't lying. We get punished for creating it. They get praised for stealing it, bro. Oh my God, thank you, white people, for taking our slang and making it more digestible to society. Thank you so much. But it's like, man, I'm gonna talk the way I talk, nigga. If you don't like the way I talk, it is what it is. As long as you're able to understand what I'm saying, and as long as you're able to keep up in a conversation with each other and we're good, fuck it, I ain't changing shit up. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it looks a little different. It feels a little different when it's coming from someone of my complexion. You know, it is what it is. Quality video, did your thing. New year, turn up. I'm gone. Peace.